Okay, this is the slideshow example for solving a system of equations using matrices. First thing I'm going to do is set up my three different matrices. The first one's going to be a 2 by 2, and it's going to hold all of the coefficients on the left side of this equal sign. My coefficients are 1 and 1, and then 4 and 6. If I had negatives, those would get into this matrix along with the coefficients. My next matrix is going to be a 2 by 1, 2 rows, 1 column, x, y. If I multiply these out, I'm going to get exactly these two different expressions. Now I'm going to have my equal sign, and my last matrix is also going to be a 2 by 1. It's going to have 6 on top, 28 on bottom. Before I do anything else, I'm going to grab my graphing calculator and I'm going to enter these two matrices. This is going to be matrix A, and this is going to be matrix B. So when I enter it into the graphing calculator, I need to make sure that I arrow over to edit, and I'm going to edit my matrix A. It is going to be a 2 by 2, and I need to have 1, 1, 4, 6. I'm going to get back into my matrix menu. I'm going to go back over to edit, but this time I'm going to arrow down to matrix B. I need matrix B to be a 2 row, 1 column. So I'm going to adjust that size, and then I'm going to enter 6 and 28. Now, here's the real trick to doing this. I need to get this matrix moved away from my x and y so that I know what x and y equal. So I can't do matrix division, there's actually no such thing, but I can multiply both sides by the inverse of matrix A. Anything I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. And if I multiply a matrix by its inverse, I'm going to get the identity matrix. And if I multiply the identity matrix by this here, I'm just going to end up with the matrix XY. So the question is, what is matrix B times the inverse of matrix A? Or even better, what is the inverse of matrix A? So here's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to think about this for a second. This is a 2 by 1. This is going to be a 2 by 2. Can I do B times the inverse of A? I cannot, because these inner dimensions don't match. So in my calculator, I'm going to end up doing inverse of A times B. So the question is, how can I get the inverse of A into here? Let's go ahead and put the calculator here. Okay, so to get the inverse of matrix A, I'm going to go back into my matrix menu. I'm going to stay on names. I'm going to hit enter, and so I get A on the main screen, matrix A. I'm going to use my x to the -1 button, and then I'm going to hit enter. This gives me a matrix. I do not need to write this down. Instead, all I need to do, because I'm taking that inverse times matrix B, is hit the multiplication button, which gives me this ANS. It means that this matrix is being carried down and is sitting right here for answer. It takes that previous answer and holds it for us. So now I'm going to do answer times matrix B, and I'm going to hit enter, and I get the matrix 4, 2. So let me just go ahead and rewrite this here. Matrix XY equals matrix 4, 2. Well, what does this really mean? It really means that the solution for this, the values of x and y that make this true, is x equals 4 and y equals 2. And I'm done. The calculator has done everything for me.